Okay, our next stop on this tour around Walt Disney World, I want to stop at Disney's Animal Kingdom. The ride, or rather attraction, that I'm going to review there is the character greeting trails in Camp Mini Mickey. Now, this is actually kind of like the judge's tent in Mickey's Toontown Fair at the Magic Kingdom. There are lines, and at the end of each line are, one or two or three or more Disney characters, where you can get autographs or photos or whatnot. I like this concept just because, a lot of people are going to search for their characters, and it's kind of hard to see them sometimes. And especially, if you have a child that really wants to see Mickey, you gotta see Mickey. And this is one of the places that you're almost guaranteed to see him. You also see other Disney characters like Goofy, Donald Duck, Daisy Duck if you're lucky, because she's pretty rare. She subs for Donald when he's on his lunch break. But you also see a whole bunch of other characters decked out in their jungle garb. And it's pretty cool. These are one of the things that I like, because I actually get to see the characters and not really feel too awkward. Even though I'm the biggest guy, me and my brother are the biggest guys in the lines. We're still as giddy just to see, oh, Mickey, look at Mickey. Kind of that way. Because I think everybody kind of feels that way when they when they see Mickey Mouse. So. But yeah, the character greeting trails, it's nothing special. It's in Camp Mini Mickey. You can't miss it. If you really want to see some characters, you go there. I want to give the character greeting trails at the Animal Kingdom in Camp Mini Mickey 3 stars. It's 1 more star than Ariel's Grotto, only because you get more characters and you get more for your sort of bang for your buck in this area. So the character greeting trails at the Animal Kingdom, 3 stars. Well, would you look at that? I switched hats on you. I gave you a little throwback to the old red hat days. But now I'm stuck with my Indy hat. And you know what? I love my Indy hat. And this is the new File91e. There really isn't any new File91e. They're just hats. But if you ever see me in a park, you'll wind up seeing me wearing this just because it's really good at keeping the sun out of your eyes. But the next stop we're going to make is at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Now, the only thing that I really haven't reviewed there is Toy Story Mania and the American Idol thing, but I really want to experience that. But a lot of people have been asking me to review Toy Story Mania, but I haven't been there. When I was there last, they were still building it. I saw it being built, and so I haven't experienced it. And this review really isn't a review; it's more of a preview. And I'll give you my analysis based on what I hear other people remark about it, and so it doesn't come from personal experience, but I needed a Hollywood Studios review, and this it should be pretty cool. So what these guys say Toy Story Mania is: 3D ride through indoor shooting gallery, headliner, go before 10:30 a.m. or after 6, or use the Fast Pass, which is always usually our recommendation. 4.5 stars. Now, from what I hear, this ride is pretty freaking crazy. You actually get into a car and you drive through a whole bunch of different Toy Story themed sets where you actually get to shoot and play games. It's a lot in the respect of Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin, only they took it to the next generation. They actually put it in 3D and said, you know what, we're going to have you guys have fun while experiencing a fun ride. As of right now, I am really anticipating going on this ride. I am really, really digging this ride right now. From what I hear from everybody else, especially from what I've seen on YouTube, this is one heck of a ride. So, Toy Story Mania, just right now, I want to give 4 stars. This is based on what I've heard. A lot of you will think, hey, this is a 5-star ride. Well, you know what? I haven't been on it yet. So once I go on it and experience it, and I'll go, hey, you know what, that is a 5-star ride, and I'll come back and actually give you a grand tour of it and actually, review it fully. I plan on going to Disney World in 2012, or 2011, and I should have some new footage for you by then. But I'm also going to Disneyland next year, so I'll start doing them next year when I get back. So yeah, Toy Story Mania, 4 stars. Okay, the final park we have to go to is Epcot. Now, what I'm going to review in Epcot, Turtle Talk with Crush. This is one of my favorite attractions at Epcot the last time I went. Now, if these guys say Turtle Talk with Crush is an interactive animated film, minor attraction, go before 11 a.m. or after 5, a real spirit lifter, 4 stars. I really, really like this ride, or attraction rather. It's you follow, you all flow into this. It's not even a really big amphitheater. It's kind of a small size amphitheater, but it holds a lot of people. And all the kids, sit in the front because they're the ones that really get to talk to Crush. So Crush comes out, he swims up, he's like, "Whoa, dude, how are you?" And then everybody's like, "This is funny." And he plays some shenanigans on you, and then but when you really watch it, he's really talking to you guys. Because each show is unique in that, anything can happen. Especially once he starts talking to kids, because kids are like, I want to talk to you. And then, he calls on them, and then they're like, oh, I don't know what to say. And then they're always like, what's your favorite color? And he's like, I like green, little man, yeah. And, different things like that. But the technology behind it is amazing. There's actually a guy standing behind the screen holding these two things to, that they give Crush motion. The show itself is actually very humorous. It's actually quite fun, and I'm still mystified as he's really talking to us. He's a 3D character, and the mouth movements are really good. There's just the movements in general are really good. The information he gives is great. He gives a lot of information on sea turtles and sea life. And it's very humorous, especially when the whale comes up and he gets smushed up against the thing. He's like, it's really funny. But I'll leave that for you when you go down. So when you go down to Epcot, I really recommend you see this. Kids will love it. Parents will love it. It's just a great show in general. And, like they said here, it really is a spirit, an uplifting spirit mover just because, it's a great show. And I recommend everybody see this. So Turtle Talk with Crush, I'm going to give 4 stars. It would be 4.5, but I'm just edging it down because it's not, if you, actually don't want to go to it, you really don't have to. But I really recommend that you do. And this is one of the things that if you miss, it might take away from your enjoyment of Epcot. But if you don't see it, you might, you can always see it next time. And I recommend you do see it next time. So yeah, Turtle Talk with Crush, I want to give 4 stars. Well, that's going to be it for this week's Disney News and Reviews, this 2-part Disney News and Reviews. I hope you all enjoyed our little tour around Disney World. Again, I know I didn't really have too many exciting rides to review, but, I tried. It's pretty much, what I'm left with. But once I go to Disneyland, I'll have a lot more stuff to talk about. And, again, if anybody from Disney is watching, please don't sue me. You see, I really like doing this, and it really, it would be bad if you kind of told me to stop doing this. And, because I really like doing this, and I just want to help people. I want to inform people. I want them to get excited about Disney World. I want them to go down and see the Magic Kingdom, and in all of its wonder. Because when you go down and see that castle, and you're just like, yep, I'm here. I'm here at Disney World, and there's no happier place on earth. And that's the God's honest truth. So go to allears.net, touringplans.com, wdwmagic.com. That's another good website. They have great information. I give little snippets of this thing, like I said, but I don't want to. There's so much more information in the book, so actually go and buy it. I'm going to be going to Disneyland in 2010, just like I told you before, late March, and I'm this close to actually purchasing the stuff for it. So I'll be going to a travel agent, and hopefully I'll just give you all the information as I get it. So thanks again for everybody that watches these shows of mine. Okay, I really just want to thank you so much. And if you watch my bonus video that's coming up right after this, I want to give some shout outs to all of really my top members, my top subscribers, the ones that really interact with me a lot. And you know who you are. And if I don't give you a shout out, don't hate me. Maybe I just, I missed you. I thought I got everybody, but don't hate me if I miss you. So thank you guys so much, and I will be back to start year 2 of my Disney news and reviews. And I'm obviously going to run out of rides. You know that I want to run out of rides soon. So I'm also going to do music and movies. That's going to be great. When it comes to that, I'll actually review Disney movies and Disney CDs, music, what have you. If you want me to review anything, just write it. Send me a message, send me a comment. If you want me to talk about anything, again, do the same thing. Subscribe if you like me, and leave me comments. I love to talk to you guys, and I'll try to reply to each and every comment. Even though I do work, I check it constantly at work. Again, check out my bonus video. I'm going to talk about Corn Shack's bonus marathon gaming thing. I want to be a part of that, so check that out. And again, check out the bonus video. I will see you all next week. Stay tuned.